Hello everybody, it is Ben back again, and this time the Habs get the win, number 4 in a row, against the Tampa Bay Lightning, 2-1 in overtime. And what a game it was, although it started off kind of slow and kind of bore snore, but Dwight King, showing his first ever signs of life with the Habs early on in the first, gets a breakaway chance, gets stopped by Vasilevsky, which would be a common theme on the night. Vasilevsky had a great game for the Lightning. Stopped a few chances in the first, but for the most part, the first period was just kind of back and forth, nothing big going either way, and we get out of the first tied 0-0. But then we head into the second period, and this is when Montreal just started pouring on all kinds of pressure. Shots in the whole period ended up being 17-6 in favor of Montreal, but after the first 10 or so minutes of the period, with about 5 minutes left in the period, Dano taps in a goal on a kind of goal-mouth scrum and puts the Habs up 1-0, and it kind of seemed like it was going to be one of those nights where it was going to have to be a goal like that to break the scoreless tie. We go into the third, and both sides keep looking strong, but you could tell neither one really wanted to give up the next goal. But then, sure enough, Montreal does give up the next goal off of a kind of lucky tip for Tampa. Somebody, Gord, I want to say it was, got the tip in front, kind of flutters over Price, ties the game up 1-1. So we are going to overtime, at which the Habs have had a decent amount of success in this year. So we go into OT, chances of going back and forth, like 10-2 in 3-on-3 overtime. But then Pacioretty gets a nice feed over to Radulov, who one-times it in for the overtime winner, and the Canadiens get the 2-1 win. Looking at the big picture, this game actually had some pretty big playoff implications for Tampa. After losing that game and then Boston winning as well yesterday, things aren't looking great for them. They still have a chance of making the playoffs, but it isn't pretty. On the Habs side, just extending their lead on the first place on the division, looking more and more like they're going to get the division title. Some particulars in the game. Penalty kill has been pretty damn good since Julien has come in, but as per Habs Eyes on the Prize, the SB Nation Canadiens website, the Canadiens have only taken 63 minutes worth of penalties in the 19 games since Julien took over, which is the best in the league in that stretch of 19 games. So we're kind of getting more discipline in that regard. And Carey Price, what else can I say? Carey Price is back on form, and he was last night, and as he has been basically every Saturday night. Again, from Habs Eyes on the Prize, Carey Price's record on Saturday nights since 2014-15 is 36-3-3 with a 1.67 goals against average and a 9.44 save percentage. He is just ludicrous on Saturday nights for some reason or other. But another great game from him, and another great game from the Pacioretty Radulov Dano line. They're starting to get that chemistry back they had going for a lot of the season. They looked great again last night, being part of both of the goals. And hopefully we can just keep this train rolling tomorrow night as we go into Florida. And hopefully we can just keep extending that Atlantic Division lead. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.